Again, Coach Moore.
Yes, thank you.
Good win. You want to start us off and then we'll take questions.
Yeah, first of all, just have to give Georgia Tech so much credit. Defensively, they were unbelievable. We had a hard time matching up. The first half, Lawton was 18 points. We switched at halftime and put Kai Crutchfield on her, and I thought she did a nice job. And then QBR was down low, was just tearing it up. So, again, I think they're going to do real well in the NCAA tournament. I think they got a chance to make a run. And I am proud of our kids, though. At halftime, we were getting out-rebounded. We were getting out-hustled, fast break points, second chance points, everything. And, felt like in the second half, we hung in there in the third quarter, and then the fourth quarter, they just found a way to win. That's what they do. And, I thought Kai Crutchfield was big time for us stepping up in clutch moments in the fourth quarter. She just has a way of doing that. But she knocked down the three. She got to the rim. She saved the ball down on the baseline. And like I said, we switched her to Lawton the second half, and I think she had 4 points. So Kai Crutchfield, and then obviously Elisa Canane, still who we want to run through, and thought she did a great job as well.
All right, Andrew.
Wes, it seemed like in the first half especially, they really wanted to play physical against Elisa. Do you think that that's something that kind of fires her up and gets her going as the game goes along?
Yeah, I don't know. Again, obviously she's an important part of our offense and what we do. So it's tough on her because, if people really get physical with her, she has to maintain her composure and be under control and make sure she doesn't get in foul trouble. And she did pick up some today, picked up her third foul there in the third quarter. So we took her out for a little while. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough. And, when they know that, that you're trying to go to them and, they're just, like I said, being very physical with her and trying to help and dig and double. And so, like I said, I'm proud of the way she fought and handled it. Again, she's just so critical to what we do and proud of her.
Jonas.
Coach, they always say never underestimate the heart of a champion. How much of that fourth quarter was just your team's will to win, knowing how to win, and just refusing to go down?
Yeah, I really felt like first half Georgia Tech just played harder than us. I don't know any other way to put it. I mean, they had outscored us in fast break points. They had out-rebounded us. They had outscored us second chance points. And again, this time of year, people are stepping up and taking it to another level, and you have to match that intensity or you're going home. And again, felt like in the first half, they just hit us in the mouth and took it to us. And second half, we competed a lot better. And like you said, I think, it's what champions do. They find a way to win.
Keith.
Coach, just talk about what you did last time against Louisville when you beat them at their place, what you did really well, obviously, and how do you think you can duplicate that again?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. That was a while back, and I don't even remember. At my age, I forget all kinds of stuff. So as soon as I get done with you guys, I'll go next door and get tested, and we'll get back to the hotel. And my assistants have already put together the clips. I'll go through those, edit them a little bit, and then we'll try to show the team tonight the film and go over a scout. But Louisville's a great team, and I know we're going to definitely get their A game tomorrow. I know they're excited about getting another opportunity to play us, and we're going to quite honestly have to play better than we've played in these first two games. I mean, we've found a way to win, but I wouldn't say we're clicking by any means. So tomorrow we're going to have it all come together. We're going to have to match their intensity, and we're going to have to execute a little bit better offensively and hopefully shoot the ball a little bit better. And because Louisville's going to score points. Dana Evans and those kids, Van Lith, they're gonna score points. So they got a lot of weapons over there, obviously. So it's gonna be a great game. And like I said, I just hope we come out and play well. And if we do that, it'll be a good day.
Thank you, Coach.
James?
Hey, Wes, congrats on the win.
Yeah, thanks.
They're a team that really wanted to slow tempo. It looked like they tried to shorten the game a little bit. And you mentioned the first half, the way they played. When you play a team like that, what can be your message coming out of the half? Is it just challenging your team to play harder?
Yeah, I'd say that's what I did at halftime. Yes, tried to challenge them. You know, I didn't want to go home, to be quite honest. I'm not ready to go home. I want to play one more game and you know, always tell them the longer we stay over here, the more days we take off next week and give them a little bit of a break. So, but I did. I thought Georgia Tech just came out as y'all mentioned, was more physical than us. They're a great rebounding team. They've got 4 people that can rebound, including their point guard, Fletcher, which she had 3 offensive rebounds at halftime, and that's what she does. And then Cuba and I guess Hermosa. I mean, again, they're great on the boards as well. So we knew it was going to be a physical game. We knew it was going to be a challenge. We played really well down in Atlanta. I thought the first half at Georgia Tech, maybe the best game or the best 20 minutes we played this year. And I don't know if maybe we thought, oh, it's going to be like that. But you know, this Georgia Tech team's for real, and you better be ready for 40 minutes.
Thanks, Wes.
Thank you.
We're going to take a couple more. Justin?
Coach, you guys struggled with your free throws a little bit last night, but you went 12 of 13 from the line today. How much of a difference do you think that made, and was that a discussion point before the game?
Yeah, I mean, we don't talk a whole lot about those. I don't want them thinking about them too much, to be honest with you. But, you know, and I felt like we struggled shooting the ball, but we were 6 for 16 from 3. That's pretty good percentage. So, you know, I guess you just got to give it to Georgia Tech that they were, you know, defensively making it tough for us to run our stuff. I know they got a few more shots than we did, even though we out-rebounded them. You know, they're a defensive-minded team. They're tough. And like I said, I've always said rebound is the most important part of the game, and Georgia Tech does a heck of a job of that. So I'm glad we were able to – I think the second half they maybe just had 1 offensive rebound, which is pretty amazing. So our kids stepped up and played with some toughness. And, you know, our seniors, Kayla Jones and Kyle Crutchfield stepped up, and they found a way to get it done. So got 1 more ahead of us. And again, we know it's going to be a tough one. It'll be a great challenge, but I'm excited about being back in that game.
And Coach, as a separate question, I mean, winning a game in comeback fashion in the fourth quarter like that, do you think that's something that can carry over into the championship game in terms of energy?
I hope so. Like I said, I felt like we didn't have enough energy in the first half today. So I hope maybe this will give them a little mojo and we can get going. Obviously tomorrow's an early day, 12 noon tip. And so we'll have to get going pretty early. But, you know, I do like the fact our kids have been there before. They've been in that game, most of them, and I'm comfortable playing in it. But like I said, Louisville, you know, a lot of talent, great coach. It's tough. It's a big game for us. And like I said, we'll have to play really well. So I hope we have that momentum and some mojo.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
All right, 1 more. Rob McClown?
Yeah, Wes played Virginia Tech, you played Georgia Tech. How much is playing teams like that making your team a better team, would you say? And then on top of that, would you still rate the ACC as probably the most deep conference in the nation?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of really good teams that are being overlooked. And, you know, I've said all year long, I think Wake Forest is really good. Obviously, Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech, you know, Kenny and them, the second half of the season, they were as hot as anybody. Obviously, Syracuse, look what they did. They were missing 6 players, I think, today. And it's amazing, including their leader, Tiana. So, you know, she's going to hopefully be back in time for the NCAA tournament. They're going to be a very dangerous team. You don't want to play them. So I think we're going to be well represented in the NCAA tournament. You know, I had people ask me questions, you know, well, Syracuse game, you let them come back and take the lead. You know, were you disappointed? Are you kidding me? Syracuse is undefeated at home this year. Okay. Like, I'm going to be disappointed we got out of there with a win. You know, all these games, I mean, y'all, these teams are good. I mean, they got scholarships and everything, just like we do. And you better play 40 minutes and put it all together, or you're going to get your butt kicked. And that's why I'm proud of our team. I think there's some teams with 5 or 6 losses that are just as talented as us. But I'm proud of our kids for showing up every night consistently with effort and finding a way to win, because there's such a fine line between, you know, the top 8 teams in this league or so. So, you know, again, yeah, we think it's going to be well represented. We think these teams can do some great things. And like I said, we're just very, very fortunate that our kids have been as consistent as they have, especially this year.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Coach. Thank you. We'll see you here tomorrow.
All right. Thank you all.